Hit that hoe. Yeah. Hit that hoe. Yeah, yeah. Hit that hoe.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. Off of play action, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. How about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To the air again, Stafford. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, stop.
Throw incomplete as well.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside. side for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Texans are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, are trying to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Stafford. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. They'll run on first down with Akers. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's got room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 42 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Oh, a heck of a move. Akers, he coughs it up. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. Maybe they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll try and throw for it here. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Jordan. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 2nd and 3. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. Back to throw again.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, the pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Sheldon Rankins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Trayvon Howard.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach coverage against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. For the Texans. To begin the 3rd quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a throw right side is complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Back to to throw now on first down. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Back to throw. And here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know the
Dude,
He faked it with a juke. Now
fucking
he's
stop
got some
it.
room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Again, it's Williams.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. First throw now for the backup Wentz.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn. They've got it first and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get it. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Rolling to his right.
That's just, it's game, bro.
Pretty decent yardage.
There's just no way.
It'll be second and a couple.
Bro, fuck this game. There's no shot he's breaking that fucking tackle.
They try the left side here with Williams.
And
he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Up the middle, it's Williams.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
5 yards to carry.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wentz now to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Carson Wentz in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From midfield, here's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. And he checks this one down to Williams. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. 63 yards.
And the
Texans have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Again, it's Wentz.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
As that throw arrived, tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans are going to win the football game. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That
will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They'll look to throw. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like...
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this game with my soldiers. I blew it, and I'm still